Hello everyone and welcome to my first video on BookTube. So I've been watching BookTube for a while now and I realized that I love seeing other opinions on books I read. So I decided to get my own opinions out there and maybe make some people interested in certain books. Well, this is going to be a review of a book I read about a year ago, but I reread it and I just realized again why I love this. And the book is Margot Me by Juno Dawson. Margot Me is a special place in my heart. Like, it's the only book I ever read by Juno Dawson, but I definitely want to read more because the characters in here, they stole my heart. Like, in this book we follow the main character, Felicity, and she has to move to the country because her mom has been sick. She had cancer. She's going to live with her, evil grandmother that she doesn't get along with at all, and she has to go live at her farm. They basically don't have any technology, and she ends up finding her grandmother's diary. And she starts to read and realize that her grandmother isn't who she thought she was, and she was actually kind of a badass. And she discovers something that changed her family, and like it's like the story of real life next to history, and I love it. I usually don't read historical books or anything with history because it's not my thing, but this book made me so love it. Like, this changed my entire view on historical books. I loved it. And the thing that was so special about it was the characters, because Juno Dawson has a way of making those characters feel so real, and they're not perfect. Like, I love when characters ain't flawless. Like, no one's perfect, so it's good if they're like imperfect in books. And she just meets so many like side characters, but the side characters are also portrayed like super well, and I love it. Like, please give me more. I really cried for a few days once I finished this book, just because I miss the characters so much. Because you get to know like two groups of characters, and one in the past, one in the recent times, and they're just all amazing. Like, I don't have that easily with a book, that I just can't get it out of my head for a long time. But this one book made me, and I've never actually seen a lot of people talk about it. I mean, I missed this book on BookTube. It needs more hype. Just give the book some respect, people. No, I think everyone should read this. Like, it has basically an aspect for everyone. It has some historical, it has some romance, it has some like not really supernatural, but something in it vibe. I mean, it's really good. Like, it has something for everyone, and I didn't expect to love it because this was actually a book that I had no expectations about at all while going into it, because my dad bought it for me in London while he was on a trip to London, and he decided to bring this to me, and I didn't know it at all, and he didn't know it. Well, he just bought it, and I decided to read it, to give it a shot, and I'm so happy I did, because this book probably changed my vision on books forever. I think everyone needs to read this. I mean, it has its flaws. Like, I mean, sometimes I wish something was a little longer, or like the diary was a little too formal for me, and I didn't really get some changes. But also, I loved it, and it made me laugh so much and cry as well, because it has such a sad aspect. And seriously, I don't cry a lot over books. This book touched my heart, and well, I hope everyone wants to give it a shot, and it needs more hype. So, well, overall, it's one of my favorite books, and I'm definitely gonna reread it and reread it and reread it until I probably broke the book. Well, please check this book out, y'all, and I'm glad for watching, so see you all next time.